Hey guys, it's your girl Kenyatta from We Gonna Talk About It. Hi my peoples, how y'all doing? I hope y'all all good. I hope God has been blessing you as he's been blessing me. Let's get into it. Guys, let's talk about this. What's going on with the food stamps? All right, I've been watching the news, CNN, and watching things on YouTube. Is Trump really gonna cut the food stamps off? Guys, I just can't believe this. I know this man is crazy, and I know he been doing mad stuff and moving crazy. But this right here, if he cuts the food stamps off, like I think people are really gonna go crazy. There's people who are saying that they're gonna be basically going in the store just stealing, like taking food. Like they're just gonna just put the food in the cart and take it. There's mad people that are saying that they're gonna do that. There's gonna be rioting. I just think that would be a stupid thing to do. But this man is crazy and he's known to do stupid things. Now, cutting the food stamps, this is terrible. Why would he even pick this month, people? Like not this month, excuse me, November. He's saying November he gonna cut the food stamps. It's Thanksgiving. It's around the holidays. Why would you cut the food stamps off by the holidays? You don't want people to eat for Thanksgiving? What kind of animal are you? Yo, guys, when I heard this, I was like, no, I can't, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But I really think that is going to go down, because when Trump says that he's going to cut something off, he cuts it off. So I want to tell y'all something. My job, every Friday, we have sponsored luncheons, like from companies that sell us drugs to give chemotherapy. So we used to take the leftovers that we had that we didn't eat, which would be tons. I'm talking good food, like from, they get it catered for us. So there was mad food left over. We used to give it to this shelter and take the food there. Do you know that Trump cut the shelter, like he cut the shelter off, so there was no more shelter for us to take it to? So we just basically take it home if you want to take the leftovers. But could you believe he cut that? Like, he's cutting out funds for the shelters, for the schools. I mean, what is this world coming to? Guys, what do you think about this food stamp situation? Listen, I am not a food stamp recipient. I wish I was. Food is expensive, and I would love to have me some food stamps. Have I ever been on food stamps? Absolutely. And it was needed, and thank God that I was able to receive it at the time that I needed it. I'm glad that I'm able to, buy food for my family, me and my husband, but when we weren't able, the food stamps were available. Food stamps should be available to anybody that's in need that cannot feed them or their families. It is a sad thing, sad to hear that this man is going to cut this fund off. This is going to stir up so much crime, I believe. It's just going to be so much crime. And also, guys, let me ask you this. So our topic of the day, of course, is the food stamps. Do we really think that Trump is going to cut food stamps off in November? Do you believe that? If yes, drop yes. Drop no. Let me hear your comments on how you feel about it. Is somebody you know or even yourself on food stamps and is gonna be affected by this? Is there something we can do as American people that are receiving food stamps? Is there something we can do to try to stop this? Is there something or somebody we can write to? Like, what can we do to try to stop this? Also, guys, you know what I thought of? If he's cutting food stamps in November, what about WIC? Do you think he's going to do WIC next? The reason why I say that is because WIC, as we all know, us mothers, WIC is a beautiful program as well. I've received WIC when I was pregnant with my son. You're able to get WIC checks where you go to the supermarket and you get so much food basically on a voucher. I was able to do that while he was inside my belly, And when he was born, they supplied me with milk and stuff for him. Yes, I had to buy additional milk and stuff, but guess what? WIC is a big help. Okay. If he's cutting off food stamps, I have to think WIC is gonna be next. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think WIC is gonna be next? And guys, chime in. Let me know too. Is WIC still a good program like that? Do they still give you, like, vouchers while you're pregnant, while you're with child in your belly, and then when the child is born, are you still getting the WIC vouchers then? If so, let me know. What do you think about that? Do you think you're in danger if you're on WIC, that he might cut that out too? He's cutting off so many things. And then it makes me think, guys, I know I'm all over the place, but I'm naming these things because to me, they're all under that same umbrella. You know what I'm saying? So food stamps, WIC, what about even school lunch? All right, let me tell you something. School lunch is an important thing, okay? It is important that our children are able to eat. What if there's parents who don't have money? You know what I'm saying? They don't have enough food, and your child can get that meal for free. Also, I know back in the days they used to do free breakfast. Do they still do that? I don't know. My son is 26, so it's been a minute since I've, known about the school system. But I do know they still do give free lunch. Do they still give free breakfast? And if so, are you guys scared that those are going to get cut out too? Guys, I am so afraid that these things are going to get cut off. I am afraid. It is so sad. I'm so hurt by this. I'm really hurt by this because I know there's people who just is not going to be able to eat. It's sad that this man who has all this money, he would take it out of somebody else's mouth. He would take food out of a family's mouth. It is sad. What can we do? What can we do, people? We gotta be able to try to help each other. I know certain things don't affect certain people. This is not going to affect me, no, because I don't receive food stamps. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to affect me if he cuts off WIC because I don't get WIC. But that doesn't mean I cannot show empathy. Show empathy, guys. This is terrible. It's terrible that this man is doing these despicable things. What can we do to stop him? Can he be stopped? Can he be stopped? Can this be stopped? What can the Democrats do to stop this? Is there something that we can do? Guys, I really believe this man is going to go through with this and stop the food stamps. It's terrible. This not only affects, people that are, it affects all of us. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't receive food stamps, guess what? What about, don't you care about other people? Don't you care? I can't think that I would be able to be happy on Thanksgiving knowing that there are families who could not feed their children, who cannot feed their parents, who could not feed their grandparents. It is sad, guys. This world is becoming just a terrible place to be in. And Trump, I'm not saying that he's the cause of every bad thing, but this man is just, he has no heart. He has no heart. And all he wants to do is give to the rich. What about the poor people? What about them? Guys, we got to speak up. Speak up. Let me know, guys. Is there anything we can do? If you know anybody we can write to, or just if there's a number we can call to the politicians, and just speak on this. We have to open our mouths. The holidays is coming. Are you gonna feel comfortable to sit at a table knowing that you might not receive food stamps, but somebody else, you might know, a friend or family member, is getting food stamps, and you're able to sit there and eat your big Thanksgiving meal? Are you gonna be able to do that? I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm human. And like I said, I've been on food stamps. I've been on welfare. When times is hard, those things are needed. Okay, they are needed. Yes, God has blessed me not to need those things anymore. He has blessed me and my husband to be able to provide for each other. But I'm telling you guys, this right here, this can't happen. It's going to be terrible. If you agree, guys, that this is going to be terrible, chime in, drop comments, tell me how you feel about it. Let's try to see, is there anything we can do to stop it? I mean, I can't imagine that, this is gonna happen, this is gonna go on. And I'm so sorry I'm getting so emotional, but it's necessary. It's necessary. I show empathy to people that are gonna be affected by this. Truly, truly. Me myself, I'm gonna be going through my canned goods in my pantry. Anything that is things I'm not using. You know how many times I go in my pantry and clear it out because things have been sitting there so long because I haven't cooked it, or I just didn't want it. That is a luxury, guys. If you have things like that, find out places in your community that are doing food drives, or giving away free baskets or bags of food for Thanksgiving. I know there's local places like your church or your Salvation Armies that are in your facility, that are in your place where you live, or where you reside in your area. Try to find places like that so we can try to feed the hungry, the people that are going to be affected by this, so that all families can sit and have a beautiful Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas as well. Like, this is just, guys, this is too much. This right here sat heavy on my heart because I can't believe it. All the years I've been living on earth, I've known of food stamps. Even when it wasn't no EBT card, there was food stamps. My mother used to get them, to help out when it was needed. I don't believe in, lying. I'm not going to say lying. I believe this. If you are able to feed your family and you don't have food stamps, then leave those food stamps for people that do need them. Okay. It is needed in a lot of households. It's a shame that sometimes people have to lie just to receive them. Yes, I said it. They make you lie. Yes, they do. If you got a man in the house or he's doing good by his child, they don't want to give you no food stamps. But what if y'all are not together no more? Can you not get food stamps? This is not going to be an option anymore at all. They're trying to take the food stamps away. Like, this is crazy. I never heard such a thing. I've never heard a president saying that they're going to stop food stamps. This man is the only one that is doing this. He stirs up so much trouble and conflict. It's ridiculous. The way he treats people that are in poverty is despicable. I cannot wait till this man get out of office. I know you guys feel the same. You have to. This man shows no empathy towards the poor people. This man, the only thing he wants to do is make the rich richer and give them all the breaks. You know what I'm saying? And it's terrible. It's terrible. Those are not the people that are getting the food stamps. You know what I'm saying? It's people like you and me that, are working or not working and need this help. Guys, I am so afraid if this happens. If the food stamps stop, I believe WIC is next. This is a opinion. I'm not saying that he said he's going to cut off WIC. No. The only thing I heard Trump say that he's going to cut off is the food stamps in November. As we all heard, we all know, okay? I'm just saying I think those other ones are going to be next. WIC, school lunches and breakfast if they still give them. Also, What about all those like friends of the poor? I don't know if you guys have them in your place where you live, your community. There's a friends of the poor in my community that give out food to people that need it. Is that gonna stop next too? Is he gonna cut that out? You know, the food pantries, church drives and stuff. Is that gonna stop too? I know those are all local, like Friends of the Poor is a local branch that helps people. Your church is local. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Trump has anything to do with that. Like, he might not, because it's just local. The community getting together, giving those the food away to people that are in need. So that might not, be affected by Trump. But school lunch, WIC, the food stamps, that's all government stuff. I believe he will cut that too. And what about people on medical assistance? I'm getting scared for healthcare now too, because if he's cutting that, are you going to cut people's Medicaid, off? Because Medicaid is given to the poor as well. People in poverty that are below a certain percentage. They put all of us in a percentage range. How they determine if you below the poverty rate. It's just terrible. It's terrible, guys. Like I said, I'm very emotional over this because I'm a woman who has been on food stamps, who has been on welfare, who has been on WIC, who's experienced what that can do for you. That's a lot of help. That is a lot of help. Even though it's not enough, it's help. You add your funds additional to it, and you're able to meet the needs that you can meet for your child, for your family. But when these things are taken away, what do you do then? What do you do? Guys, drop comments. I want to hear how you feel, how this is affecting you. If it's affecting you, some people don't care. I understand that. Listen, every human is not a good human. I learned. I like to think that I'm a good human. Okay. Like I said, I've witnessed what food stamps can do. I've witnessed what WIC can do. I've witnessed what welfare can do. I've witnessed what housing can do. I've been in housing. Before I purchased my house, I was in housing for almost 10 years. Never been in housing in New York City. But when I got to the state that I live in now, I needed to go in housing. It was important. Okay? And that's how I was able, me and my husband, to buy our home, because we were in housing. You know what I'm saying? These things can't go away. These things cannot go away, people. And right now, this topic for today is the food stamps. But I'm naming all these other things because, like I said, it's an umbrella of benefits to me. Are those going to be next? Guys, please like, comment, subscribe to your girl. Okay, let's keep these numbers going up. Guys, please make sure you comment on how do you feel about food stamps possibly being shut off in November. And is there anything we can do about it? Guys, it's your girl Kenyatta, a simple around the way girl that loves Jesus, a good human, and just somebody who always likes to bring stuff to the table that is real. Guys, I love and appreciate you so much. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's your girl Kenyatta from We Gon' Talk About It. Peace out. It's real on my side.